It's a brand new day, and I'm finally loving my life. Just like I should have been the whole daggum time. It's a wonderful day, and Gray Cloud's loving his life. Just like each and every one should be, all of the time. Good morning, lovely people. Welcome to the channel. Yeah, this is going to be a short one here. But what I want to tell you is you're not alone. And remember, whatever it is, good or bad, it's going to pass. That means even on the days that you think are not going so well, those days are going to pass. But also on those great, wonderful days that are just flying by and you're enjoying every minute of it, remember those are going to pass too. The only thing you really ever have is the moment you're in. For instance, the moment that I'm in right now, making this video. That's all I've got. That's all I ever have had. Material possessions have never meant a whole lot to me. I'm kind of just toying around, just kind of expressing some ideas here. I've just been thinking this morning. I made a video for my Instagram crew and my toy collecting people that I put on Instagram. But since, anybody that's been following the channel for a while will, if you go back in my history, you'll see videos of me sharing things about my collecting of action figures and my love for action figures and stuff like that. But in the past few weeks, the Spirit really laid on me what I needed to do. So I sent out a package last week to a friend. He's got an awesome toy channel. He does some really good custom world building, customizing of the action figures and stuff, and just fantastic stuff. There's plenty of really cool channels out there if you're into that kind of stuff. But Fatback Station is who received a package today. I sent him a good care package of quite a few action figures and a vehicle, a Star Wars vehicle. But what I'm going to be doing from month to month, like probably today and then the coming weeks, I'm going to be going through everything I have collected over the few years that I got back into it, and deciding on what I might keep, which would be very little, and most of the rest of it will be going to Fatback. And then another person on Instagram messaged me today, and I will be making him a package. I'm going to probably start that sometime today, just going through what I have, seeing what I want to send to Border Station. But most of it's going to Fatback. I am going to make a really cool package for Border Station and send it to him this in a few weeks when I get paid again. But I was just thinking about life in general and how, at 50 Earth years old, I have had so many different things materially. Large collections of records, large collections of CDs and tapes back in the day, large collections of comic books, bookhoodles of action figures several times in my life. To have just pretty much at different intervals in time gave all this stuff away. And it's freeing for me. The reading that I will be doing later for a video from 50 Things That Really Matter, it's about independence, gaining a freedom from something, or just feeling independent. I don't know. I feel like the decision to do this was not just something I personally just came up with. I was toying with this idea a few months ago, and the Spirit told me to wait on it. But then in the past few weeks, the Spirit has directed me in which direction to move. And it's just basically, I have to narrow down my focus to what it is most important in life for me. And that is basically my walk every day with the Creator, my communicating with the Creator, with divine energy, with the Christ consciousness, with what it is that moves through everything. It moves through everything. Nothing can exist without it. And that's a beautiful feeling for me. Like looking out my window right now and seeing the wind blow the bushes and trees and listening to the birds and a little bit of rain coming down. It's just, life is amazing. There's plenty of days that I may be down sometimes, but let me tell you, I have not been in a bad way like I used to be. I know that a few years ago I was in a very bad place. Way too much drinking, way too much consumption of anything I could get my hands on. That's been a big thing in my life in general. But nowadays, I've simmered down. We've got that drinking thing just about knocked away, like every once in a while, maybe I have a fluke desire and I go take care of it and instantly regret it and not regret anything. I don't regret anything. Every choice I make is my choice and I will suffer whatever consequence, good or bad. So if it's good, I guess I'm not suffering it. But if it's a bad consequence, then I will suffer through whatever it is I have to. The object of this thing here called life, though, is to not repeat those same choices. Like at this point in time, there's certain things that I can choose not to do that I know full and well are not good for me, won't get me anywhere. And, collecting action figures is not something that was detrimental to me. Now, although at times I had gotten to where I was spending, I wasn't drinking anymore. And so sometimes some of the money that would have went into my alcohol consumption or even my marijuana consumption, at times there was months I was spending a large amount on just collecting these action figures. And it's awesome to feel like enjoyment from it, but that's not what I am learning. That what has always brought me true enjoyment is my studying of the important things in life, my observation of my daily routines, my things that are around me. That's where I get the most fun. I am enjoying making videos, even though it's sometimes can be discouraging because, if I go by how many views a video gets or all that kind of stuff, it gets kind of, it can wear you down. So, I really don't ever look. I've had the YouTube studio on my phone a couple of times and I've never took the time to really to look at analytics, to look at how, like, occasionally I would see how many subscribers I might have gained in a short period of time and stuff like that. But I can't keep up with that stuff or it'll give me a headache. It's like sometimes I used to get frustrated. I'd see the channel grow by, let's say, within a week, get 10 new subscribers, but then turn around a few days later and it looked like 5 people done unsubscribed. Now, I believe that that's something going on with YouTube itself because sometimes I'll gain a subscriber or two. The very next day, the number goes right back down to the next day, or even in that same day, the number goes right back up. So I really don't know how and why that is like that, but it's stuff that I don't need to think about. But anyway, I just wanted to say that whatever it is that you may be going through, if it's a rough time that you're going through, you're going to be all right. You might not believe it right now, but remember, hindsight's 2020. When you get through that storm, you'll be able to look back and go, it wasn't that big a deal. I might have got a little wet in this storm, but hey, I'm alive, right? Think about it. Anyway, I hope that helps you. I hope that maybe anything I've said makes some sense to someone out there. And if you would, please hit the like button, subscribe, share these videos if you find them interesting or anything that's going on in them that helps you. And if you think it could help somebody else, that's the main objective here, is to put my experience out there in the world, which is very little compared to some people, but more compared to other people. So, and to openly express my love for creation and the creator. So until next time, Mr. Gray Cloud here, Sage at the Eternal Moment, and ditto here equals I love you. Yeah, when you see me say ditto at the end of every video, know that I'm telling every one of you I love you. So ditto. Over and out.